नमस्कार। अहं गजः वने वसामि सर्वेषु पशुषु अहं विशालकायः अस्मि। मम शुण्डः दीर्घः इन्द्रदेवस्य प्रियः अहं। मम दन्तः बहुमूल्यवन्तः। पूर्वं राजानः प्रासादेषु मां पालयन्ति स्म। युद्धे अपि मम बहु उपयोगः अस्ति। मम आकृतिः विशालः परम् अहं शाकाहारी एव। वयमपि जीवने परेषां सुगुणाः पश्यामः। धन्यवादः।
Now Sasha will be giving the values that we can learn from a peacock.
सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः। भोजनाः जानन्ति वाकोऽहम्। अहं मयूरः अस्मि। अहमेव भारतस्य राष्ट्रपक्षी अस्मि। सर्वेषु पक्षिषु अहं सुन्दरतमः अस्मि। मम पिच्छम् अपूर्वं सौन्दर्यं च अस्ति। वर्षाकाले अहं नृत्यामि। मम कण्ठः नीलवर्णः अस्ति। अहमेव भगवतः शिवस्य पुत्रस्य कार्तिकेयस्य वाहनम् अस्मि। मम सौन्दर्येण अहं न गर्वितः। मम पक्षीकुटुम्बे इतरे श्रेष्ठाः विलसन्ति। कोकिलः तु न सुन्दरः, किन्तु तस्य स्वरः अतीव कर्णामृतं भवति। सौन्दर्यं न शाश्वतमस्ति। ईश्वरस्य सृष्टौ सर्वे समानाः एव। अतः जीवने बाह्यसौन्दर्यं विहाय आन्तरिकसौन्दर्यस्य मुख्यत्वं देयं। धन्यवादः।
That was a mesmerizing performance. Now students will be performing a skit in Hindi about the importance of satsang.
नमस्ते। आज के समय जब कितनी भागदौड़ का तनाव है, सत्संग की महत्ता और भी बढ़ जाती है। ये हमें सही मार्ग पर चलने की प्रेरणा देती है। सत्संग से भगवान के प्रति भक्ति और प्रेम में वृद्धि होती है। आज हमारे विद्यालय के छात्र सत्संग की महत्ता को समझाने के लिए एक नाटक प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं। सत्संग की महिमा, तो चलिए अब से देखते हैं। आ गए बेटा, बताओ आज स्कूल में क्या हुआ? पिताजी, अगले हफ्ते रविवार के दिन हमें स्कूल जाना है। वह क्यों बेटा? अध्यापिका ने सत्संग में भाग लेने के लिए कहा है। क्या तुमने अपना नाम दिया? नहीं, मैंने अपना नाम नहीं दिया, क्योंकि अध्यापिका कह रही थी कि हमें स्कूल सुबह 8 बजे पहुंचना है, लेकिन रविवार के दिन मैं देर तक सोता रहता हूँ। मैं नहीं उठ पाऊंगा पिताजी। मैं तुम्हें जगा दूंगा बेटा। पर ये हर बात को सिखाया जाता है। अब आपके दादाजी ही आपको समझाएंगे।
बेटा, मैं आपको एक कहानी सुनाता हूँ। एक प्रदेश में एक तोता वाला तोता बेच रहा था। उसके पास केवल 2
तोते ले लो। एक तोता 5 रुपए का, दूसरा तोता 5000 रुपए का। तोते ले लो।
प्रदेश के लोगों ने सोचा, ऐसी कौन सी खास बात है इन तोतों में? एक 5 रुपए का है, दूसरा 5000 रुपए का। यह बात राजा के कानों तक पहुंची। राजा ने अपने सेवकों को बुलाया और कहा, सेवक, जाओ उस तोते वाले को बुला लाओ।
जी महाराज। तोते वाले, आपको राजा ने बुलाया है। राजा को ये तोते खरीदे हैं।
राजा, मैं अंदर आ सकता हूँ? आइए। मैं इन दोनों तोतों का भाव क्या है? एक तोता 5 रुपए का है, दूसरा तोता 5000 रुपए का है। मैं ये दोनों तोते खरीदना चाहता हूँ, पर तुम मुझे यह बताओ कि दोनों तोतों के मूल्य में इतना अंतर क्यों है? आप ये दोनों तोते ले लीजिए महाराज, आप ही जान जाएंगे।
अगली सुबह 4 बजे महल में भजन की आवाज सुनाई देने लगी।
हम सब प्यार बांटेंगे, अपना संस्कार बढ़ाएंगे।
राजा की नींद टूट गई।
अरे, इतनी सुबह सुबह कौन भजन गा रहा है? यह आवाज कहाँ से आ रही है? अरे, ये तो 5000 रुपए वाला तोता गा रहा है। सच में इसका मूल्य तो अधिक होना चाहिए।
5000 रुपए वाले तोते ने राजा को भजन सुनाया। राजा को बहुत ही अच्छा लगा।
अब मैं दूसरे तोते के पास जाता हूँ।
जैसे ही राजा दूसरे तोते के पास गया, वह गालियां बकने लगा। यह बात सुनकर राजा को बहुत ही गुस्सा आया।
हे राजा, जल्दी चल, हमें उस घर को जाके लूटना है और उसको मारना भी है। बुढ़े, जल्दी चल। हे भगवान, ये तो गाली दे रहा है। सेवक, इस तोते को पकड़कर मार डालो। ये क्या नक्शा बक रहा है?
हे प्रभु, हे राजन, आप इस तोते को क्षमा कीजिए। यह मेरा ही भाई है। इसमें इसकी कोई गलती नहीं है। यह उसके संगति का प्रभाव है। हम दोनों को एक शिकार ने पकड़ लिया था। शिकार ने मुझे एक ऋषि को बेच दिया और इस तोते को एक चोर को बेच दिया। जहाँ पर खूब सारी गाली सुनता, मार पिटाई देखता, यही गुण उसके स्वभाव में आ गया। मैं संत के आश्रम में रहने लगा। मैं उनकी संगति में रहकर भगवान की कथाएं सुनता, कीर्तन करता। मेरे में अच्छे गुण आ गए। मेरा जीवन खुशियों से भरा हुआ है। राजा, वैसा रंग। सत्संग का हमारे जीवन में बहुत महत्व है। आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान प्राप्त होता है, मानसिक शांति और सतता प्राप्त होते हैं। सत्संग से सकारात्मक विचार विकसित होती है। सत्संग कर मैंने अपने जीवन को आम से भर दिया है। राजा, समझे?
हाँ, मैं भी आपसे अवश्य सत्संग करूँगा। तो बेटा, क्या तुम समझ गए?
मुझे ज्यादा कुछ समझ तो नहीं आया, पर ये बात साफ है कि सत्संग हमें अच्छे विषय सिखाते हैं। सत्संग में जाकर हमें लाभ अवश्य मिलेगा। हमारा जीवन
साहित्य संगीत कला विहीनः साक्षात् पशुः पुच्छ निशानहीनः, meaning the one who does not have any interest in literature, arts or music is like an animal without its horns or tails. Now let us hear a melodious bhajan.
a splendid performance by the students of Boys School Mogape, the students of 2nd and 3rd. Give a round of applause for the students. And for the teachers. The teachers, I could see them, supporting them all the way, and it takes so much immense effort by the teachers to give them practice. Special mention to the principal, vice principal, HM, and all the parents who have come here who have supported their children. Give a round of applause to them.
पुरुषं महान्तं आदित्यवर्णं तमसः परस्तात् तमे विदित्वा मृत्युमेति नान्यपन्था विद्यते यनाय. Respected audience present today. So at the outset, it's a wonderful program by the DAV Boys Mogape students. And the Sanskrit talk, the skit in Hindi, followed by a wonderful bhajan. My deep gratitude to all the acharyas, including Vice Principal Ma'am, and present here today and all the teachers. They really helped this preparation. Thank you so much. I will take the cue from today's the skit that was done. What was the skit on? Importance of sunset. And how did the skit open up? What was the first, what was the opening? The child, he asked us, in a way, the father asked child, okay, so he had the satsang on Sunday, right? And he asked one question, did you volunteer? Did you? What did the child answer? Child answer? No. Right? Why? Because I said it's a Sunday, right? So Sunday, I get up late, right? So for the satsang, I need to be there by 8 o'clock, isn't it? That's the first thing that the child said. So this reminds me of a very relevant mantra from the Vedas, which says, Om Swasti Pantham Anucharema Surya Chandramasaviva Punardata Agnata Janata Sangame Mahi. What does this say? You want to say it together? Shall I say it once together? Om Swasti Pantham Anucharema Surya Chandra Masaviva Punardata Agnata Janata Sangame. So this very relevant mantra, it says that Swasti Pantham Anucharema. Swasti means what? Swasti. We say no, Om Swasti, Swasti. What does Swasti mean? The right. Something good. Something positive. Something good. Pantha means what? Pantham. Pantha means way. The path. The direction we take in life. Right? So it says Om Swasti Pantham Anucharema. Anucharema means let me follow. Let me follow. So I should follow the Swasti path. That means what? I should follow the right path. The first part is okay. Om Swasti Pantham Anucharema. Then the second part says Surya Chandra Masaviva. Surya means what? Sun. Chandra means what? Moon. Like the sun and the moon. Like the sun and the moon. Why do the Shastras have to say so? Why do they draw this analogy between with the sun and the moon? It says, let me follow the right path like the sun and the moon. Right? This analogy is given to Shastras. Any idea why? Why did they give this analogy? Sun always rises in the east. Good point. Always. And also can you determine as to when will the sun rise tomorrow, day after, 3 days from now, 10 days from now, 1 year from now? Sorry? Yeah. You can determine it, isn't it? You can determine that even when will exactly the sunrise. And what time will it set? Isn't it? Every morning newspaper also you can keep taking a look on internet, you can see. That you can see even for 5 years from now. You can estimate, you can exactly estimate as to when will sun rise and when will it set. When will the moon rise? When will the moon set? Right? You can estimate that accurately. Which basically means what? It means that the sun and the moon, they follow the right path or their designated path every time, every day, always. Right? This Shastra says, Om Swasti Pantham Anucharema Surya Chandramasavivam. Let me follow the right path like the sun and the moon. What's the relevance? What did I start with? See, when we think about it, that Sunday is a day to sleep very late. Right? It affects us parents also, not just the children, isn't it? It first starts with us, and then it obviously we pass it on to the children, and they pass it on from there. Right? This is something I urge the parents here, children here, to definitely reconsider in your respective lives. If there is one thing that you should change in your child's life and in your life as well, it is about ensuring that you don't get into this particular habit of sometimes, right? Sleeping till 9, 10, 11. This is a recipe for disaster in life. It's a recipe for disaster in life. Why is this so? Why is this so? It could be only one day in a week. It could look like only Saptah mein ek din hi to hai. Look like only one day in a week. But its repercussion is much deeper. Why is it deeper? Because do you think it will stay only one day in a week? No. Holidays are multiple, isn't it? If you inculcate this habit that okay, today is Sunday and hence 9, 10, 11, I should keep sleeping, this will not remain only for that one day. Even some other holiday, even then you will start thinking that let me sleep till 9 or 10 or 11. Isn't it? And what happens? When you think that you will sleep tomorrow till 10 o'clock, what time are you likely to go to bed? Very, very late. Right? Maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. And then what do you do till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock? Will you be doing something positive? Will you do something positive like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock? No. 99.9% you will not be doing anything positive. Right? You will definitely get into some negative aspect if you are awake till this 9, 12, 1, 2. Right? Now this particular aspect, right? The students also said in their bhajan, they used the word Naya Samskar Banayenge. They said that we will create new samskars. What is a samskar? Samskar is a impression in the mind. It's an impression in the mind. Now, when you cultivate this particular habit of getting up late once a week, initially to start with, it continues further, right? You have a negative outlook the previous night, you keep building up negative samskar, right? The number of Swiggy and Zomato deliveries of late night food orders has shot up dramatically. Shot up dramatically. Why? You get up till 1 or 2 o'clock, what do you want? You want, once again, food in the night. Right? Your Netflix and other series, etc., you want to watch them. And all of this creates a negative mindset. And that's where the problem definitely starts. That's why the Shastra said that don't give yourself this exception. There is no exception to dharma. There is no exception to saying that I will say 20 truth and then I'll say 2 lies. Is there an exception to that? No. Is there an exception saying I will not get angry 23 hours, 45 minutes a day? I'll get angry only 15 minutes a day. Is there an exception allowed? No. Generally no, isn't it? Right? Dharma is to be followed 24/7, 365 days a year. Right? That does not mean that don't have pleasures in life. We sometimes think that when we say about dharma, etc., all that life has to be extremely boring and one-sided. Not really. The Shastras say dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Right? So artha means your wealth, prosperity. Kama means fulfilling your desires, but in moderation. And within the broader circuits of dharma. That's important. Right? So once in a while you want to have some fancy food, it's all right. But please do it. We can do it even during the daytime. You don't need to make it till night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. That is definitely not required. Right? So this particular mantra, the first part said, Om Swasti Pantham Anucharema Surya Chandramasaviva. The second sentence also is very important. The second part, the second line of the shloka says, Puna Dharta Agnata Janata Sangame Mahi, which basically means, do you see the word Sangha there? Sangha means what?
Unity.
Sangha means association, unity. Even the word Satsang. Use the word Satsang. What does the word Satsang mean here again? Sat means what? Satya means something nice, right? Satya means something nice. Satsang. It says something where there is a unity or there is a association of something good. Of something good, that is nothing but Satsang. Right? So second part of this mantra, it says Punah Dadata Agnata Janata Sangame Mahi. Let me have association. Let me have association with those, right? Dadata Agnata Janata. It says three things out here. Dadata means one who keeps sharing with us. One who keeps sharing with us. Agnata, one who protects us. Janata, one who has immense knowledge. Let me have an association with these kind of people. Because when you have this kind of an association, when you have this kind of a satsang, right, you will be able to follow the first part of the mantra, which is Swasti Pantham Anucharema Surya Chandramasari. Yes or no? Because if you associate yourself with different kind of people, with people who are in very different zone, then you will also become like them. But if you associate yourself, Dharata, Agnata, Janata, right, then your life also will be able to follow it the way the sun and the moon, they adopt their own path in life. So this particular aspect, if you think about it and reflect on it, it has deep meaning and significance for us. These satsangs become important, right? Because at least you take a time out. You take some time out, right, to come and reflect on it. Having said that, is there something new that you heard today? The answer technically is no. I may have packaged it differently. I may have given a different package to it, right? I took a mantra from the Vedas and gave the relevance and put a different package. But have you all heard that we should always be in the right path? Have you all heard that we should have good association? Yes or no? Nothing new that I have told today. But why is it still important to come to the satsang? Because we need to constantly reinforce. We need to keep revising in life. As I mentioned a few times, you take a room. You take a room and you nicely clean it. You nicely clean it and then you lock it. And after 10 days you open the room. You close all the windows, you do complete proper deep cleaning and then you lock it. You open it after 10 days. Will it be completely clean? No. There will be some dust in it. Similarly, as far as our lives are concerned, right? Because we keep interacting with numerous people, general, so many challenges of life we keep facing on every day, so many transactions, right? We also keep accumulating this dirt, this dust in our lives. It keeps coming in, right? And that's why it's important to constantly keep revising it. And that's where satsangs play an important role. Because you open your television screens, you're not going to get anything positive. Yes or no? Right? So when you come to these kind of places, you understand and you revise some of these aspects, and that helps you lead a better, more meaningful, happy, contented life. And that's the true essence of the skit that was presented here by the students, which was the Satsang Ki Mahima, the importance of Satsang, right? So my request to all the parents over here is that now we also have the Satsang going on in Boys Mogappair campus. The school children are from Boys Mogappair, isn't it? Right? In your school campus, we have it over there every week, and it's in Tamil. So it might be even more relevant, plus maybe even geographically much closer for you, right? So request all parents to ensure to take your kids, if not every week, at least once a month. At least once a month, if not every week, right? But overall, do ensure that you have collective prayers at home every day, and once a week take them to at least one place of worship. At least once a week take them to one place of worship, because spirituality is extremely important in life. And now they are in second or third standard. You can influence them, you can give them the right path, and that will be the true way in which you can fulfill your responsibilities as a parent. Thank you.